What's up? Welcome everyone. If you're watching this on YouTube, we are episode 25. Please give it a thumbs up. Yeah, we're going to carry on with this dung slash milk slash ethanol island today. Try and get this done. Let's get it. More items needed. Excuse me. Yes. One Sangha cow farm, correct. Correct. Well spotted. Yeah, like Mezzo said, you can always play it offline until we get it finished. We may have to. What's it keep making this noise for? It keeps making some weird noises. Playing multiplayer. Okay, yep. Not an option then. Oh my god, how the hell can you play multiplayer? It's so slow. Painful. This is fucking painful. Painfully slow, but needs must. Throwing overboard? No, don't do that. Wicked. Mate, yeah. It's bad, isn't it? Not enjoying it, if I'm honest. But it will look fucking awesome when it's done. And yeah, that's all that matters. It looking good is the most important thing to me. This is the best track on the whole Anno thing. I love it. Of course we are. We're doing really good on pop. That's one good thing. Space is what I'm running out of. I may have to, this may have to be a hybrid island of dung milk / apiary or something. Because I don't want to waste this fertile land when I've still got crops to grow, so. You can change it so you can get wood from them. You can get illuminated scripts back from your light bulbs, I think. No, I'm lying. You get them back from this chap in the Lumina. And you can change the ones of wood too. Did you produce them through your Obrero's last save? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I didn't need to make an awful lot though. The light consumption is like ridiculously small if I remember correctly. Because you end up with like 0 Obreros. By the time you've used working condition books and something, I had 2-3 town hall clusters of Obreros. It's nothing. You get more artisans from paper than Obreros from scripts. Interesting. Fortunately, we don't have the space for any artisans. So any pot we can generate in the new world as an extra is good. Oh, show. You still working on Embessa at the minute then, Wicked, yeah? Embessa. Although I do need some, I've got to make some artisans this time, so perhaps I should think about making some illuminated scripts. Or just paper even. Look at this island. Powering through, yeah. I love it. I love watching these mental islands. What's going on here with workforce lackness? That didn't work. Yeah, they're pants, aren't they? Agreed. Rivers are crap. No rivers, please. Worst bottleneck mechanics, the fucking mail. If you could utilise all of the mail you produce, everything would be easy. Peasy. But you can't. The annoying thing is I may have to move all of these fields because my tractor barn's here. But we won't talk about that for the minute. Right, let's turn all of these on, see how we handle. This is missing stuff, okay. It's Thursday, let's have a beer. I've just about recovered from my weekend. Cheers. Quit drinking. Never again. Till Thursday the next week. So it's a 2-to-1 on dung compared to ethanol, which is awesome. I'm going to get to a point where I don't need the dung. So we can add extra just production items to increase the amount of ethanol, which is good. Because I'm making an awful lot of dung, or I will be making an awful lot of dung from my sheep farms. And I may well need to make some tallow via pigs. Apparently I'm only making 420 tons of dung from my wool. Consumption. Hassling the fertilizer works should not be consuming dung. This should be using the synthetic chemist. Quick and re-rendering. So yeah, I need to make 800 tons of dung. Now that will produce 400 tons of ethanol. And I am 1,000 tons of ethanol short. So once I get to 800 tons worth of dung in Mbessa, it's super easy in the new world, Wicked. Doesn't take up much space. For you, I would do it. Catch 22. I'm actually thinking now that my choice with the Sangas was a real good one because you get the milk and the herbs. I only generated like 180 tons of herbs, but that's a lot of fields. You need 1,300 tons of dung for only clipped orchards for 20 minutes. No, you don't. I only needed 1,000 for 21, so you're doing some. You've done something a little bit wayward there. Are you giving them biscuits, Russo? If you are, then you might be right. You don't give them biscuits. And if you don't give them stuff, just deny them everything that they don't need, you can get away with 1,000 tons. 1,000. You know what, I'm going to put these... I need to get them over here. We do. $2,600 citrus. What the fuck? Are you using the newspaper? Something's wrong there, bud. Big style. That's a miscalculation. $2,600. That's like half the clipping points in the New World. Oh, baby. Biscuits are not worth it anyway when I calculated it. Not worth it at all. Well, tell a lie. I spoke to Zuzuno about this. He calculated it. If you do everything the proper min-max way, it was, I forget the number, but it was something stupid like a net positive 50k across the whole save. And I was like, nah. No way. There's no way I'm dealing with like 1,000 tons of tallow and shit for 50k. Okay, now. I will ask him the true number. But it wasn't a lot. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do this. Yeah, I just had a cluster of like, I was making 50 tons a minute. I kept it in the end because I factored it in, but it was enough for half a large island or something. No, I don't even think he'll finish his save, to be honest. I think he's lost interest in it now. He's slowly building up some more viewers by his Diablo or what he enjoys playing, so I don't know, maybe he's still doing that multiplayer save in the background with easy, but I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he enjoys playing it anymore. It's tough. Becomes a bit of a chore. This is probably my last run I will ever do with this game. Probably. 2,000 hours into it now. It's getting close. Right, these three here are not being able to be accessed by anybody. So we need to do that, what we can't do. Hopefully after this we have a new game. Yeah, exactly. I probably will, Russo, but my saves generally take a long time, so I'm hoping we'll have... I really want to do a satisfactory save, an update 8 or whatever it is. It may even be out now on early access because I haven't been keeping checks on it, but if it's not out now, it's out very, very soon. I'm definitely going to do a playthrough for that. I've been missing it. It's such an awesome game. I know my viewers will take a hit, but I mean, so what? Look at me. I'm streaming to 15 people now. If it drops to 10, I don't really... Not really doing it for the stats or the numbers or the money or anything. I just love to teach. I love to help people out. If I can. But yeah, as Wicked says, hopefully we're gonna have a new one. Or at least a glimpse of a new one so we know what we're looking for, and then the hype will build up and the devs will work on it more. Hopefully, and maybe 2020, start of 2025, we might have it. Who knows? Nobody knows. You're gonna skip a few years? What the heck? No, bro. You gotta get in from day one. We're gonna finish the save before anybody else and have the world record first. First max pop run. by me. Done. Rough as hell, but we maxed the game out first. Jesus Christ Superstar. Sorry, I don't speak your language, mate. It'll have to be English, I'm afraid. Welcome. Good day, you lovely people. That's more like it. Good day to you. Welcome. Right, let's stress this a little bit. Jesus Christ Superstar. What language is that? Konnichiwa Shinaniru Japanese. Is there a way to turn off this fucking this box that tells you about stuff? Because it really annoys me. Do we know Jesus Christ? Is he known to us? Is it Yeet from the Discord? Are you Yeet? Praise the Yeet, fellow Anaholics. It is the Yeet. Welcome. How the hell are you a first-time chatter? Have you never ever managed to catch a stream before? Surprised. Right, we're flat out. Dipping slightly, that's good enough for me. Jesus Christ Superstar. Right, I've sent these items over and we don't need them. Machino. Welcome. Fat Johnson, welcome. Do you have a Fat Johnson though? Or is it just all mouth? Some people just can't catch a stream, can they? Because of time differences, and a lot of people like the YouTubes. A lot of people would rather watch the content on YouTube. That's why I'm making a conscious effort to upload every single stream. Send me your prayers. It will give me strength and it will reach 40 million population. I doubt it, but we can try. 40 million, you say? What is YouTube? crazy. It's crazy, bro. Right, I'm going to really need a fire station to get over there, but it's not going to happen. So I'm wondering if I can do something a bit weird, like this. You porn. We have 7 canals left. Doesn't really help things, does it? I mean, these are just gonna have to burn. How are we doing on TEF? Oof. We need more. More TEF is needed. $252 tiles. Mary, Mother, and Joseph. $235 we'll have to do. At Wicked, why did you block DMs? How rude. You've been blocking people, Wicked. That's alright, nobody was waving the ban hammer the other day. Waving the ban hammer around. Right, this is a town hall. Not what I thought it was. The ban hammer's been swung around. Give people power and they will run with it. This is becoming very, very tedious. I'm glad this is the last cluster. Whoa. No need for that. Nothing racist mentioned here, thank you. Don't even imply it. Otherwise, I'll be the one that gets banned. And then what will you all do? You'll have to go and watch somebody else play a stupid game for ages. Let's do that instead. Do that, and then we can put some silos down here. You haven't sent me no DM. You have sent me no DM. You're gonna have to message me in Discord if you want me to see anything. You best not be sending me some dodgy links. Some gay porn site or something. Please don't do that. I have a second monitor anyway, so whatever you're showing me is not going to be shown on stream. If that is your goal, sir. Let's move these because we're going to need some more warehouses down here. So let's move these. I've just had a horrible thought. We're going to need to get train tracks. Something like that. What's ye up to? What are you up to, boy? I really wish I never learned that goats fed their babies with alcohol. It would save people from just making tea in them better. I wish tea was a lifestyle need for engineers, to be honest. It would make sense. The hibiscus fields, the hibiscus buildings are pretty small and not massive as well, so tea spices work pretty good, and you could make ethanol from your tea as well. Jesus Christ, what is he on about? On about, boy? Don't trust him. Yeah. Nobody. What sport do you play? Tennis. Oh, it is. What the fuck are you doing? I thought it was yeet. Knobhead. Banhammer's waving, lying. Nobody, you've changed. What's happening to you? He's having a bad week. Well, yeah, it's a bit boring, nobody. As you can see, I'm just moving fields around constantly. It's not very exciting. Shh. Needs must and all that. Needs must. Not very exciting. Why anybody would actually want to watch me do this? It's quite interesting. It's like watching somebody play Jenga. It's like watching somebody do a jigsaw puzzle. I can ban you. It ain't much, but it's honest work, yeah. I suppose somebody's got to, ain't they, eh? Somebody needs to do this crazy shit so the beauty builders don't have to. That's one good thing. Can you imagine poor old Taka sitting down and having to deal with this? His brain would self-implode, I think. And he would cease to exist as we know it. It'd have lost it ages ago. It'd have lost it after this first cluster. Where is he anyway? I need to message him. I haven't spoken to him for ages. Is he still a thing? Right, I've got a serious question for you guys, yeah? I see a lot of Anno 1800 content creators doing stamp videos. And 90% of the... This is just my opinion. 99% of these stamps you would never use. It's like a stamp for 1 million fucking schnapps factories. And a stamp for the maximum amount of farms you can fit around a trade union. Like... I can't see in any way you would ever use them. I don't know why they're... I don't know who's watching it and who would download them. Stamp. Yeah, this. Stamp. Can't do that, but... So, you create a stamp. Bingo, bango. There's your stamp. Go to said stamps. Click on stamp. Like Gamer Consultant. I love the bloke. I speak to him. But he's created like 20 different videos for every different thing, and like he's posting links to download in his Discord, and I'm sat here thinking, who's going to download that? Why do you need it? Who is not going to want to make the most out of the space they've got, even if you're a beauty builder? You're not going to use them. The stamps they're just useless. I think they're useless. Personally. I think it's a massive waste of time, and I would be very surprised if more than a handful of people are downloading them. I don't use them. Even in my games, I have no use for them whatsoever. Stamp well-built docklands. True. The only reason I would use one would be to transfer it from a save to another. Yeah, there you go, Wicked. Exactly. To copy an island that I'd already done perfect from one save to another. That is the only reason I think you would do it. But then, like, a dedicated stamp... Like if I said, right, I'm going to make a stamp for ceramics. I'm going to put a trade union down, and I'm going to fit as many of these ceramic things in there as I want. As I can. Now, one, you're never going to need that ceramics anyway. Two, every island's different. You're probably not going to have enough room for it anyway. It's blowing my mind. I think it's a good feature, and people are going to use it in their own saves, but why you would go to the time to download somebody else's is... Yeah, as I say, it's bemusing me. I would be interested to see how many people have actually downloaded the stamps that he's posting. He's taking the time to create these videos, and they're ever so well made, the videos. Can't knock him for that. He presents them well, he explains everything well, he even talks about the items that you can use, but... is anybody using them? Anyway, that's enough about that. Right, let's stress the whole system again. Yeah, you know, like the 4 lumberjacks huts and stuff? Yeah. 4 lumberjacks huts, 4 timber things and that. Yeah, it's super early game stuff, but like doing one for cigars and... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit cynical. Maybe my playstyle is making me think people are better than they are. Maybe people are going to use these. And like, hell yeah, bro, you're saving me no end of time. Thanks. Right, we're good. We're flat out. 74 F&O, 150 done. This is excellent. Excellent to say the least. Like, I thought about doing a series of videos ages ago talking about the best way to deal with each product, which I think would probably be more useful than stamps. Like taking cigars, for instance, and then talking about the different items, what you can use to swap. Well, whatever there is. There's Tordalucia, and that swaps the wood to timber, talking about why, explaining why that is so good, that you're cutting out a stage, or you can produce more timber than veneers. Yeah, and then talking about all the ways you can generate tobacco without actually having to grow the tobacco. I used to copy like the Anno layouts, did you? Yeah, that's a good point, nobody, actually, for speedruns. I didn't think of that. That might be, in one case, it could be useful. I mean, Tizuno did one for his... Well, the save he was working on for his penny farthings, just to quickly spam them down. But I mean, it's saving you what, like a minute? Tobacco is, yeah, it's the worst product to make. Super slow, huge farms. Crap. Right, I'm gonna do this, this, and that. Now they all have access to that row of warehouses. I know when I first started, I saw the quest in Ambassador for 1 million pop save and thought that must be impossible. Oh shit, have you watched it, Wicked? Yeah, I got to 1 million. I didn't even realise, like, building big population was a thing because I never watched any videos on Anno until I got to 1 million myself. I just got to 1 million. I just was building and thought, oh, I wonder if I can get to 1 million. And I did it and I thought, oh, I wonder. And then I typed in Anno 1800 large pop or big... I can't even remember what I typed in, and then Zuzuno popped up and it was his original run of 3.74 mil, whatever it was, just investors. Yeah, you must have been you stumbled on it the same way as me then, Wicked, like. You just like didn't even know it was a thing. You saw me and thought, what the fuck is this guy doing? What is this voodoo? To be honest, I didn't know what I was doing really when I did my scholar run. I didn't have a clue. I was just having a go. I didn't realise seeds was a thing. I wasn't optimising everything to the best. I just thought, let's see what we can do. And then that's why I gave up after a while, because I thought, oof. I learnt so much by doing that scholar run and messing it up horrifically that it set me up for my 8.74 run. Sometimes you just got to do something bad so you can do it better the next time. Copied it tile for tile. What was the first Anno? I used to play that on an Amiga 1200. And I did nothing of the sort. I was just happy bungling through, setting up trade routes. I remember you used to have to go hunting for the map was split into regions depending how far north you went, and the further north you went, it was cold and you could hunt whales and stuff. An Amiga 1200, yeah. Floppy disk, bro. Floppy disks. It's amazing. I absolutely love that. I remember I asked my dad for it for Christmas when I was about 13, and he thought I was crazy. He bought one. He bought one second hand off this bloke from Peterborough. We drove for like an hour to get there, and he goes, "Is this what you want?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "It's just a keyboard." And like the chap at the time was asking for like 300 quid, which was a lot of money at the time. He bought me it, bless him. No connection possible. No data required. There was no such thing as internet. There was another game I used to play. That's the first time I played Settlers as well on that. The original Settlers. And the original Flashback. There was some mad space game I used to play as well, but it was far too big for me to grasp what was going on. I can't even remember what it was called. Later the internet was made and it kind of took on a bit, didn't it? Yeah. Kind of became a big thing. The original Settlers was awesome, yeah. I didn't really get on with any of the other ones, mate. Satisfactory is fucking awesome, mate. Honestly. I wouldn't say it if it's not. The scope for creativity is beyond belief. What you can do with that game to make it your own is just bonkers. You can build something that nobody else would even dream of and absolutely shock people to the core. As well as going absolutely big and just maxing stuff out. Like that 40 thermal propulsion rocket run I did was fucking absolutely crazy. It's nuts. I still go back and look at it every now and again and think, oof. I don't even know where the inspiration come from for half the stuff. You just find yourself building it. Yeah, wicked, honestly. You can go right down. There's alternate recipes. There's like probably 3 or 4 different ways you can build different things. Every different item. If you swap recipes out and change the way you produce things, and then you got to transport it everywhere. Mate, yeah, I mean, if we all finish this, we're probably going to be finishing our saves at a similar time. I mean, nobody's ahead of... Wicked's definitely ahead of me in his current save than I am here. But within a few months, I would imagine we're going to be finishing at the same time. Nobody, if you carry on, Wicked's going to finish his save next week. The way he goes. But yeah, and then I am definitely going to do a satisfactory run. Something big. I think somebody done me a plan for 20 per min of every space elevator item and a max nuke build, which is like, we'll use pretty much every fucking resource in the game. And I will probably break my PC doing it. Yeah, City Skylines as well, definitely, yeah. That I played that for about 400 hours. I built a massive city using all the DLCs. But I got bored pretty quickly. There wasn't much... Because I'm not a beauty builder slash... Yeah, because I'm not a beauty builder, the aspect I enjoyed about City Skylines the most was the industry DLC. and I ended up making a fuck ton of money and building huge industrial complexes. But a lot of people use it for the city building aspect and building really nice cities and plopping all the plants and down and that. Do it. I mean, you might not like it. The first person part of it's a bit different, but you can turn it into a top-down plopper just by using a mod for flight. That's what I do. And it becomes just a giant world of creativity. I'll tell you what I'll do next Sunday. Not this Sunday coming, next Sunday. I'll start the save. We'll just do a Sunday session. I'll start the save. You guys can come in chat if you want and talk to me. We can do the first few hours together if you're about. If not, I'll do it on my own. And then you can kind of get a feel. Well, you can tell, you know how I feel about it from how I talk about it. You can tell what you're going to get from the game if you put the time into it. It's the creative side of it that I like. It enables you to build things that look absolutely gorgeous at the same time of being super efficient as well. Yeah, you don't even have to use it as a mod anymore when Update 8 comes out. There's a fly mode in it, Wicked. They've brought it out actually in the game from start. And there's creative mode as well, which means you don't have to run back and forth getting all your stuff from bins. They're actually bringing it out like as a part of the game, so yeah, they've done that's such a fucking good such a good dev team over there. It's brilliant. They actually listen to you. To everybody. Yeah, it's an awesome community as well. It is a bit divided, should I say, in regards to mods and that, but not so much now that they've introduced a lot of them into the base game as an option that you can just turn on and off, so it's kind of smoothed things out there. Yes, such a good game. Sun's come out now. It's been fucking miserable all day. Surprised how well that feels. Yeah, exactly. Exactly more. What are you saying? You've got nowhere else. Sort that out, boy. Kind of like being restricted today. I'm a lot more creative when there's less possibilities. Yeah. I'm the opposite. If I've got a plethora of tools and unlimited time, then I can do a lot more. People used to say that when I was doing my music thing. They would say, oh, you've bought another synth. I mean, I never used to pay for them anyway. The companies used to give me them for free. But they were like, why do you need so many synths? If you just pick one and learn it, you can do everything with the thing. But it's right, but why would you want to limit yourself when you can always have more? Right, that's gonna do. Let's crank this whole thing up, see what we got. Yeah, Yeah, I ran a YouTube channel for about 5 years. Teaching, I used to teach sound design as well. If you type sound design tutorials into YouTube and filter for channel, I am here. 17.6k subscribers I got up to. This is the last sound pack I made. This is a teaser demo for it, showing you some of the sounds. Thousand tons worth of, roughly. Listen to this one. This last one now. That's one instance of one synth. Yeah, anyway, ooh, gives me shivers, that pad. That is the best pad I've ever made. I did a video on that. That is like bonkers good. Next level shizzle. I did actually do some sound design for an actual company as well. What? It was Tone 2, wasn't it? Tone 2. And it was Nemesis. Tone 2. I'm sorry, I'm just reliving a bit of my past here, if you don't mind, for 2 minutes. Tone 2 Nemesis. I did a sound pack. I did an electro sound pack for these sounds. Nemesis. And it was this one. Should have my name in there somewhere. Oh, it just says professional sound designers. Ah! Oh. Can't play that, it's gonna kill you. How did I start with synths? I started on soft synths, yeah, the virtual ones. These are all soft synths. I did used to have some hardware synths as well, but Serum was the biggest one that I used to use. That's what I've done most of my packs with. Right, anywho. How much Abuscus do we need? If you want to get into sound design, check out my channel, bro. I'll show you how to make all sorts of sound. So it's all different synths. $49, no residuals. Yeah, I'll get money from that. Well, I got a one-time fee for that. All of the sound packs that I sell on ADSR, some of my sound packs are still on ADSR. I still generate money from these. But the best money I made from this was my tutorial course for the Forest TI. This was a hardcore synth. This is my course, this Forest Masterclass. This sold at... Well, this is through the streaming one, but you can buy the course for 25 quid it was. This still generates me money every month. This constantly sells for a hardware synth. Physical synth that you have to buy. It's a 15-hour course. I did like 15, 16 different parts, all at about an hour each, talking about all the different knobs and stuff.
Hi, this is Fox from Sound Design Tutorials, and you are looking at my sound design course for the Virus TI.
Didn't I sound young there? Right, how much hibiscus do we need? Actually, let's work on the apiary. Teach me how to create something like that. I can teach you how to make any sound. I used to be able to make sounds from just by hearing it. People would send me... That was what my whole channel was based on. People would send me links to sound that they wanted making, and I used to make them. I made all my dung and Embessa wicked, yes mate. Back to business. I made it all from Sangers. I mean, I think I made a tiny bit from alpaca wool and stuff like that. Mike, you're too kind. No, I just absorb... If I'm interested in something, I absorb it like a sponge. I taught myself that sound design in about 6 months. I was pretty proficient to the point where I could make sounds in my own head. The music production side of it, not so good. Synth designing the sounds and stuff, because the interface, I taught myself that if I turn this knob, I know this is going to happen, and then from then on you can make your own sounds. Yeah, creativity side, actual making music, I wasn't so good. I enjoyed making tracks, but not so good. Right, apiary. I need 219 tons, and how many did we make already? We made some over here already. 163 is 56 more tons of apiary we need, so we might as well cram that over here. Let's remind ourselves what items we need for that. It's Embess and Envoy, plough. This should be a ferrous. Because we're already 0 workforce. No. The Embess and Envoy increases the workforce, so it's plough, drill, and Envoy. Plough, drill, and all that. I used to charge £20 an hour when I was doing online tutoring. £20 an hour. I used to dedicate about 8 hours on a Sunday to it. I used to do quite well. I don't know why I stopped really. I just lost interest in it, and it started becoming a job rather than fun. But I wasn't making enough money to make it a job full time, if that made sense, so it kind of just fizzled out. I was making a nice bit of cash on the side. Don't get me wrong, but I say I just love to teach. I should have been a teacher, I think. Should have been a teacher in another life. Man, it's fucking hot here. It's going to thunderstorm here. Oi, do you get... Wicked, do you get a day in... I was going to ask you this earlier. Do you get a day in America where all of the flying ants come out? Where they all just come out on the same day? And then they fly around and they mate? This is the day today in England for that. I was driving home from work, and I thought it had started raining, the sound was that much, but it was the bugs hitting the fucking windscreen. And the windscreen's just bug brains and fucking shit everywhere. Yeah, do they not fly? We don't let them fly. Is there a way to check what someone is good at? What do you mean, Mike? In the game? This is America, baby! Land of the free, but flies... Ants, you can't fly. You need to just crawl. Is there a way to check what someone is good at? What, I mean, to find out what you are good at in life? Just try loads of shit. Just try stuff. I'm good with my hands generally, and yeah, I can build anything pretty much if you give me the stuff to do it. And I have a kind of like a mathematical brain, so that's why the sound design was good for me. Because it's pretty much maths with a hardware interface. Everyone's good at something. Everybody has their own forte. Even you, Mike. Right, let's think about this. If we push this a bit more this way, like that, we can get a couple of apiaries up here. What is it? Freedom is not free. It is. If you chose to be free, you could easily be free. If you chose to live in a field in the middle of nowhere, grow your own food, cut yourself off from the grid, you could be totally free. You would like to try with the synths, but I will need a teacher. Good to have a car. I had to turn and put them bicycles on the way home. Wasn't hungry for dinner. I gave to have a bicycle. Apiary. What does apiary come in? Yes. These only use a... You can't use a... No, this is what shocked me before. You can't use fertilizer on an apiary because it's just beeswax. You must be good at something. What do you do for a job? You must be good at your job, otherwise you would have got the sack. Right, let's say we get that over there. Yeah, it's a field, but they're like beehives. It's a field full of beehives. I suppose you could fertilize the plants that they suck on to get fucking nectar. Missing fertility. Okay. Not now. Go. Fire station. Just there, like that. Bees should be integrated into fields. They are. But it's just wild meadows, so I suppose you don't really need to fertilise it, do you? It's just... Looks cool, doesn't it? Look really good. If you want to get into sound design, you're going to need to spend a bit of money, unfortunately. You're going to need a DAW that can run the synths, and you're going to need to buy the synths. Which is not super expensive, but it's not super cheap. Who am I kidding? It is quite expensive. I take it you've already got a PC. Hence the playing of the Anno. Right, I needed to squeeze another one in there in case you wonder what I was doing. I managed to squeeze another one in there. Just like that. Just like that. So we need 56 tons of apiary. I'm hoping these three are going to do it. Not quite 40, but if we do something like that. Still quite a lot short. Still quite a lot short. So can we do that? Close. Don't even think we need to do that, do we? Oh. Yeah, we do. We certainly did. Oh, we need to boost these apiaries as well. How much money to get it started? Well, you're going to want a door, a DAW. I would recommend Ableton. That's the one I've used the most. I'm not too sure how much it is. Ableton Live 11 standard is 185 quid. You want to pick a well-rounded synth that can do a lot of stuff, so you're going to want, I would recommend either Serum is probably still one of the best out there. I mean, you can teach yourself sound design inside Ableton, but Serum is probably the best synth ever made. It was at the time anyway. $189, so I don't know, $400, 400 bucks, 400 buckaroos. You need a sound card if you want to play the music through your speakers, otherwise you can just do it through your headset. You can get a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. This is probably one of the cheapest interfaces you can get, 125 quid. Then all you need is a set of headphones. Let's say 600 bucks for Ableton, a sound card. Riots. Interesting, you fucking bastards. Got all the happiness you need. I don't know where you're getting tea from, because I've never made any tea. But yeah, anyway, riots are happening. Riots are a thing. Right, what else do we need from here then? We need hibiscus. It's only 210 tons. Indigo is all for tapestries, which we've done. Linseed is done. So it's just 200 tons of hibiscus. That's all we need. Linseed. We're not growing any linseed on here, so we can change that to hibiscus. Hibiscus. This can use the fertilizer and that. This is making 52 tons. We needed 56. Okay, so we're going to have another one for good measure. Do. No problem. No problem. What's the time? Upstate. Kein Problem. Kein. Right, that's 68 tons of apiary. That's more than we need. If we do this, we can do that. And we can do this. That. If we do that also, then we do that. Get rid of this funky shit here. Do that. We can do this. These are pretty big boys, aren't they? These ain't gonna need any police stations. They are. So we can sneak a polizei. There. Does that reach? No. There it does. Hello. We had a chap named Yeetus Christ in here who thought he was you. What a noob. Do these even use the Ambassador Envoy? Yes, they do. Excellent. That was a bit of luck. You, and we need another envoy. Okay, see you, Wicked. Thanks for stopping by, mate. What the fuck? Nobody. How can you be two people at once? Oh, he back. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia. Eight tiles short. I can live with that. Right. How many hibiscus is that? 91. Talking to yourself now, maybe. Skin painter? The hell's a skin painter? Yeetland. You want this one to be called Yeetland? This is Tambourine. Yeetland. Tambourine Yeetland. Okay, we'll just call it Yeetland. Skin painter is for other houses in public buildings. Okay, cool. Right, this tractor bound stops here. So we need another one. Now, this is a zero workforce. Because I'm so super clever and intelligent in more ways than you could ever imagine. We can have this there like that. And modest, of course. We can do that and that. Modest beyond belief. Do this that. And that can get moved to there. This can get put there. Mezzo. Back from Italy. Back in Anno. Gut. Sehr gut. Where's that airship that we just sent over here with our goodies? Goodies. This is going to have to come down if it can. Yes, that is the optimal positioning for this. One tile. Mezzo's troll champ. Nobody's a troll king today. If you want to know, if you're wondering what's going on, we don't really know. We're still trying to work it out. Whereabouts did you go in Italy, Mezzo? That's 2 tiles. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. That is a fact. It is a fact of nature. And life. It's a shame that that isn't better than it is, but it's looking good. It's looking real good. We're going to put that there. Nobody banned Jesus Christ. The ban hammer. He's swinging this fucking bang hammer around lately. He's banned Russo on stream the other day for no reason. Just for being himself. Bless him. Now he's banning Yeet. I think I need to redeem. I think I need to remove nobody's privileges, otherwise there's going to be nobody left in the server. What's he done to you? Right, now just for my next magic trick, this is going to be exactly 216 tiles because I'm just built different. My brain knows stuff. And I'm a good liar. It's 203. What a bad guess though, eh? Haha, now it's going to go to ban it again. Number 4. We have very nice people here. Mezzo, can you forgive me for these little blank tiles here? Or are you going to lose sleep over it? This is what we need to know. Also, I need to do that. Probably try and squeeze a warehouse in there. I'm all siloed out, mate. I've got a little bit. We're all siloed out. Lots of things go boom. Yeah, we knew. We knew that, nobody. You wait till I show you this monstrosity over here. This is how I have had to do these tapestries to get them to work. I have to disjoint them from everything else and have one tile, otherwise they don't work. It's horrific, but it is what it is. All in all, though, Tambourine is good enough for old Foxy because he doesn't care about these little bits down here. I can live with that. It's fine. It's all good. Right, this is saying we've got no railway track. Okay. Can we not put any ornaments down over here? No. And Besson ornaments. Here we go. A narrow shed. Narrow shed yet. A young sycamore. Right, let's have a... What's this? Let's have a campfire. Surrounded by some trees. With a couple of narrow shed yets. Some barrels that look like they belong to this warehouse. We'll have one shelter here. We'll have a shelter here for this person using the campfire to sleep under. And a tent. A shiny leaf buckthorn or 4 there. Good, eh? Here we'll just have a patch of grass. Maybe some barrels again next to the warehouse. Here we're going to have another away camp. Going to have a couple of away camps with a shed, some sycamores. a little tucked away little place with some tents. I'm not buying the DLC. Are you mad? I'm not feeding these bloody lotty bastards. Oh look, there's some fences here. Let's just fence it in. Flower beds. Yes. We're doing it. I think I could get actually get some likes on this if I posted it somewhere. Go my quaint little camp with flower beds right next to my warehouse and my million goat fields. Bloody lovely. I know, tell me about it. I really like the flower beds. They're my new favourite. Ooh. Patch of sand. Yes. It's just an arid desert. Nothing grows apart from on the irrigated soil. Oh no. This is pretty damn good down here, actually. Nothing bigger than like 2 tiles. This we are happy with. Let's sell some sand to the Arabs. Mwah! Another yeet land. I'll give you a ship. What do you want to call the ship? Fat Johnson. You can have this one. I'm like 20 mins away from Ubisoft mains. Right, we need to get him to print out a giant billboard. Max Poppers need love too. We need to fight for our right. Sven Reek. And best is probably the most annoying land to get me maxed. Yeah. Boring, isn't it? I mean, this has took me 2 whole days. This has took me about 5 hours to do one island. One. Yeet balloon. You got it. Oh, it was this one, wasn't it? Oh, that's Ardent Squid. Would you like an active balloon that is actually doing something? This one. Yeet balloon. Yeah, old world was boring as fuck. What is your favourite region and why is it the New World? Simple. Right, so what did we generate from this madness island? Let's pause everything. And we need to stress test the whole island in one go. So they're paused. Hibiscus is paused. Apiary is paused. All of these are paused, so let's free the island of everything that is good and holy. hibiscus. The music's fed. Yeah. No, the Embessa music has got to be the best, I think, to be honest. But the New World is definitely the best. Definitely the most enjoyable for me, anyway. Let's get rid of the apiary. To build, I love the fact that you can produce so much stuff on one island. That's the hibiscus gone. Where's the goat's milk? Goat milk. Right, we'll set this to normal speed. We'll turn everything on. Check the warehouses. Make sure we haven't dropped a massive bollock. Tef is full anyway. We don't need to worry about that. Turn them on. Turn them on. Number 1, New World. Mine would go. I'm weird and I do actually like working in the Arctic, kind of. Mine would go New World, Cape, just because of Crown Falls. Mine would go New World, Cape, Arctic, Embessa, Old World, because the Old World to me is just houses. I don't enjoy it. Yeah, we've got production on the Cape, haven't we? Ish. You just don't like the islands of the New World. Ah, well, maybe you haven't got the correct seed! Exclamation mark seed. And you can get loads of islands without any rivers. No rivers. No rivers, 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 no rivers. Yeah, I love the New World. It's freaking awesome. It's just so productive. I mean, look at this. This one is probably the best, actually. This one we did down here. This tiny little island. It's producing 1 million tons of everything. Schnapps, grain, tallow, beef, sugarcane, rum, cotton, oil, saltpeter, caoutchouc, coffee, gold bars, grapes, champagne, tobacco, cocoa, sugar, pearls, ethanol, bloody fish oil, bananas, fried plantains, dung, 86 tons of bloody fertilizer, 40 tons of bauxite, 216 tons of herbs, 120 tons of milk, 120 tons of freaking that. Mezzo's done one. This island was my perfume in my last save. Or it was ice cream, one of them. I think it was perfume. Looking good, bro. Looking very good. What a weird island to start on. I play on max difficulty settings and love the island with 50 rivers. You sadist. Alright, these are struggling. Let's speed it up to see if it is temporary or a permanent thing. Because this farm has more tiles than it needs. So we may be able to shift it along like that. may be able to do this. Move that and that. Right, if I pause this one, how does the fuel do? Fuel is still good with that one paused. So let's say this one only has to deal with them. This fuel station can reach all of them, so we can actually split this. I do need the street above the warehouse to get that to that, but I think I've just solved it with the magic of magicness. Lobster fishers are all working fine. This has already reached full output. So let's pause it all again. Lobster fisheries can stay unpaused. Was Tef good in the end? Yeah. Way good. Still stays with chug limit. I'm guessing that's because these were trying to get rid of what was in their stock. I'm thinking this should be okay. Hibiscus says flat out, Tef says flat out, Milk says marginal. Dung is good, tallow is good, apiary, everything is good. This island, finite. And we have managed to make 154 tons of the hibiscus, of which we needed 200 and something, so we're only a tiny fraction short there, which we can make on another island. We're making the rest of the apiary that we needed. We're making 180 tons of dung. 90 tons of ethanol. I'm happy with that. More than happy. She looks pretty good. The 40 tons of tallow is a good bonus. We do now, however, need to add some ships to this route. Let's use AW. AW. To get rid of this milk. How many ships are on the route getting rid of said milk? It's doing it every 4 minutes, and we are producing 474 tons a minute. So that's telling me we're going to need 5 ships, yeah? 5-ish. Three, 4. Probably have 6. Just to be sure, Yeah. Quite a productive island. I mean, ultimately, I'm going to have to make some tallow with pigs because I'm not doing it in the New World. Just not wasting the coastline or the town halls to have fish oil everywhere. Yeah, I will do, Mike, when I get it set up. I've only got one small island built up yet. This is the plan. Yes, sir. I need 1,512 tons of tallow. Which is a lot. I'm going to be generating 252 from my shampoo, Hacienda Works, and medicine. Soap factory. Isn't there an item for the soap factory that can change it to wood? Because I would have to do some calculations to see which produces faster. Pretty sure there's an item for soap that changes the need to wood. Yes. And it reduces the negative attractiveness. So we could put these on Crown Falls with a 4 item slot. We're wasting a slot. But we can still have Herv, Thielmans, and a Ferras. So they're going to be at 150 boost. They'll be at 150 boost, plus 100 base, plus 100 electricity, plus 50 working conditions is 400 for the soap factory. Now we need to do some calculations which produces more per tile, wood or tallow. Yeah, we make quite a lot of dynamite actually from that, which we can then use for Mad Mary. So wood. Let's do some quick sums, shall we? Wood. I'm making it in the old world with 4 slots. So it's wood cutter. Wood cutter? Lumberjack. Lumberjack's hut is her, and her. Excuse me. Okay, you need a warehouse, yeah. You need a warehouse. Wood is full. This is why. I just want to see how fast this produces. Where are you, my little... Right, this is every 4 seconds. This produces 15 tons a minute. And it needs... This is going to delete by 75, so... 3750. 3750 divided 75. 50 tiles. And this is a 4x4, which is 16. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles. Plus a third of a warehouse, say. Yeah, which is, say, another 5 tiles. 79. So let's say 80 tiles. 15 divided by 80. 80 divided by 15. It's 5.3 tons per tile. No. Tiles per ton. 5.3 tiles per ton. Now, pigsties. I should really jot these down. Pig farm. Yeah. Pig farm. If we said max output, totally disregarding everything else, I mean, we would have to put the livestock farmer in, but I would probably do that setup, to be honest. Fabian bro is back. Primetime sub, 7 months. Fabian, thank you, sir. Thanks for your continued support. Continued support. Right, this one pig farm is producing at 11 tons a second. That's only 5.4 tons of pigs. Tallow produce at a minute. Yeah, it's not even going to be close. It's not even going to be close. Rendering works. Thanks again, Fabian. Rendering works. We can use Thielman's tube. Ferras. Ferras pressing a bell and Thielman's tube I would probably use in reality. progress. He's produced at 21 seconds, so it's 2 pig farms for 1 tallow, no matter what you do. And this is producing 3 tons, less than 3 tons a minute tallow. It's bonkers. It's not even close. And these are 2 bar 6, which is 12. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 12 is 144. This is a 3 by 3 plus 9. Plus a 3 before is 12. Plus 12 plus 12. Plus 3 roads plus a third of a warehouse again. So 5 is 185. Tiles divided by 3 tons. It's 61 tiles per ton, where it's 5.3 tiles. So yeah, no brainer. We'll be making our soap from wood. It was electrified. Or was it not? Why has it got no electricity? I mean, we're making 80 tons of oil a minute. Fuck. The mines are full. The mines are full, that's all. So it'll be 11 seconds. Ish. So it'll be 4 pig farms. Can you check something really quick for me? How many tiles does a lumberjack need? Wool fastest? 1. 1 tile. Anyway, we'll be using wood because you can generate wood. I'm going to have a whole wood island, I think. A medium island in it over here. This whole island probably will be wood. This should do me the rest of the wood we need for the entire save. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. What's my woodlands do then? It only needs 1 tile if you use 3 items. Wambo Woodlands gives 10% forest density. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother with that because you can gain everything you need just by... If you clip them, you're at 150. If you clip them, look. With this setup, Ursula, tectonic secateurs, and the sickle. I mean, let's create a 3-1. Ursula, tectonic, and the sickle. is still at 120% with 3 items clicked. Without my Umbo Woodlands. You don't get any extra goods from the Umbo Woodlands. You do get a little bit of attractiveness. Wood Island sounds good. This is a horrific island, so I might do it here. We'll fully clip it and then spam in whatever we need. Right, guys. I'm gonna go. It's getting hot as hell in here. I need to open the window and cool down a bit before I go to bed. Thanks ever so much. We've had a right good squad tonight. Add morning at the beginning of the name. Morning Unsettled Island. You can't change your name because it's unsettled. Morning Wood. Yeah, Morning Wood Island. Right. Thanks again, Fabian. For the 7 months Prime. What day is it tomorrow? Friday. I can stream tomorrow if anybody's about. Let me know. I've got nothing on. I haven't got the kids till Saturday, so I might do a couple of hours and then go and chill out and play some PUBG. Yeah, I might do an early stream tomorrow. Going to bed, yeah. Got a busy day tomorrow. I have to get up super early for work because I'm a weirdo. Right, guys. You will have chicken tomorrow. You play PUBG as well, right, Mike? You play PUBG. I've got more hours in PUBG than I have fucking this game. 4,121 hours. Yeah, I'm going nobody. Thanks anybody. See you later, guys. Satisfactory, I'm 1,000 hours. Nothing else of any relevance over here, really. Just PUBG, Satisfactory, and Anno. But yeah, all the best, guys. Thanks, nobody. Wicked's already gone. Flower fab stuff. What does that actually translate to? Blue something. Flower fab stuff. Flower fab stuff. Blue dye fabric. Blue fabric dye. Nice. Right, see you later, guys. Take it easy. I might see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Sunday.